Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Intermiddle Earth with Captain Andalrath and the trusty sidekick Bear here. And we are starting out this week in the Comb and Wattle Inn, smoking on our pipe here. And it is our current mission to join the Blackwolds and go undercover. So Ellie Cutleaf's house lies in the northwest corner of Combe, on the banks of the pond. After discovering the identity of the Blackwolds agent, Constable Underhill asked you to enter the ranks of the Blackwolds by speaking with Ellie Cutleaf and doing whatever she asks of you. Ellie Cutleaf, a resident of Combe, is mentioned by name in the letter you found in the Blackwolds recruit pack. So, upon completing this mission, we'll be able to get one of these. And I figure this is a role-playing server. We are role-playing this. Being as such, Captain Andalrath has been seen in the Combe area as well as slaying Blackwolds. So what I've done is I've unlocked a third outfit here, and we're going to Clark Kent it because I think this looks really cool. The Warden's pack. And imagine that if we just change our look just enough, we'll blend right into the Blackwolds. Alright, so we've changed our outfit. We are going on our way to meet up with Ellie Cutleaf. Yeah. So, I know we haven't had very many viewers overall so far, but I would appreciate some votes on the outfit at some point. Because not only do I have to look at him, but so do you. It's just how he looks. Ellie Cutleaf. I remember her being like the Hound Master, breeding an army of hounds. Down, boy.
Greetings.
She says, "Not another one. I thought I'd gotten all of those letters back. You'd be better served just going home. You don't want to join up with the Blackwolds." I listened to Skunkwood, their leader, and helped them breed some wolves. I admit, I did it for the promise of riches, but I regret it. Jagger Jack is their head wolf master, and he had me breed a local wolf with one of them wargs. When they took me into their camp, deep within the Chetwood, I got afeared right quick. There's something not right there. I've done something terrible, Andalrath, and I need help getting out. The den mother I helped them breed is kept at Skunkwood's farm in the North Chetwood. She needs to be killed before her next litter is born, else her pups will do worse damage to the Chetwood and the folks here. So, sounds like Ellie's trying to get out of here. We don't even have to join their ranks so much now. We just need to help her correct the mistake, which works in our favor. Even better that we don't have to really cover our face. So, make our way back around this giant pond here. Alright. And it's further along in Chetwood North. don't want to go north. No, we want to go east through Cone here. So at some point, we may in fact want to join a faction. And that is something that I would also like you as the audience to be involved in. I may do a video where we do a little investigation on some of the possible factions that are available, what their qualifications are, where they reside, what sort of questing they do, etc. And see if they wouldn't like someone who does some live captures to help bring light to some of the more community-based and community-oriented role-playing that goes on here in LotRO. Being that we are at level 12, in roughly 4 or 5 episodes, we should be getting a horse, which will make travel much faster. And I mean, 4 or 5 episodes is a rather large estimate. I don't actually, it might be 2 or 3 episodes away, because like I said, I want to highlight some of the more lore-based and more exciting quests, because just like any MMORPG, this has a lot of grinding quests in every area, where you just basically slow crawl and explore these areas as you kill the same monsters over and over again. And I know everyone can tire of that. There are some parts of this game, there are quite a few parts of this game, however, that can really be role-played through in a very fun and intense way that I've done in the past. And that is more of what I want to highlight in some of these episodes. So that's what we're going to try to do. I will say it was either I just had a really, really awful laptop or computer in the past when I very first started playing this, but they seem to have updated just some of the foliage here. I back in the day, all of this blended and it looked the same, and I feel like I'm seeing a lot of different colors that I don't remember being in these fields, and it's cool. It gives it a different feel than it used to, which used to be very bland. But now we have this sort of dense foliage. There's a lot of color. I like it. I like it. It's a good change up. Alright, so Skunkwood's Farm. This looks like the farm up here. And there's the den mother. Not very intimidating. Okay. We're gonna charge right at it. Let's get it. And bam, just like that, we've destroyed the den mother. Oh. Some sort of monstrous bite or claw that had some sort of slowing effect for a short time. And so see, we ran all the way out there to very quickly slay. Oh, aha, feral dusk wolf. Let's get it. Uh-oh. There's another one stalking somewhere. Ooh. Marsh Brood Weaver. Let's go ahead and take it down. Level 15-3 above us. We got this. Oof, it is a challenge already. Anything else would have been near dead. And we had just barely reached half its health when I finished working my way through my skills. Midgewater Marshes. Knickerbreaker. I'm pretty sure this is going to open up a quest for us too. They like do that, they burrow down and they pop up the defense mechanism. Really rather cool. See, new Knickerbreaker Slayer. And we'll grab this copper. Just want to make sure nothing was going to disappear on us. I see the lumber camp. Oof. If we attract attention to these spiders, I'm just running. I'm gonna keep it going. We're gonna use the make haste skill. Put some distance between us. And just like that, we are out of their area. Boom. Gone. Yes, we've lost our follower. We don't need him to go back and collect this quest, do we? Avoid the sun as I go grab this copper. That's what I'm talking about. Rich copper deposit. Nice. I always wait until I have just an excessive amount of crafting materials before I go and craft anything. Because otherwise, especially with armor, as an armorer, it just feels so slow moving as you try to basically level up both your crafting skill and get the armor you want. And we don't want to be striving for a particular piece of armor and then come up short on materials. And I'm going to go ahead and set our comb milestone for the time being. Bind it here. Make it easy to quick travel back to comb. And we can always change that at any time. It'll make swimming that much faster. And it actually does work in the water. Uh-oh. They have little jumps like that. It's a server issue.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad that you were able to defeat the Den Mother before she bore any more of those half-wargs. Now, there's just Skunkwood to deal with. He spends most of his time in the Blackwolds hideout these days. There are dark-skinned men who sometimes attend him, clearly not from these parts, and that Jagger Jack fellow. So, we can choose one, and this irritates me again because I really want... a two-handed sword. And we're still using these axes. Alright, so when Skunkwood took me to the Blackwolds encampment in Chetwood, I met Jagger Jack. Jack is training the wolves for the Blackwolds. He keeps most of them deep in the ruins in the north parts of the woods. If we're going to put a stop to the Blackwolds, then we may need to do a little mischief of our own. I'm not wont to do this, mind you, but we need to stop them wolves before they're used against Combe. Leecher Cartwell can help us and will. Talk to him at his house, up on the cliff south of Combe Center. Tell him that I need a poison to kill the wolves. Alright. Ugh. See, I'm not sure if those are server issues or connectivity issues. Alright. So they're going to have us go and poison the dog's food. Now, mind you, they are half wards, but they're really having us go at the source here with something that's rather cruel. Desperate times call for desperate measures. What do you think? And Combe seems so much larger when you have to go out here to all of these other houses and realize there are homesteads all along every street that goes down Combe. And there's Leecher Cartwell. Let's go ahead and browse his shop.
Hello, friend. Can I help you with something?
Alright, some droughts here. I see. Consistent drought. Go and repair our equipment.
What can I do for you?
Ellie got herself into trouble, did she? I've been near the wood of late to gather herbs and such. Something has animals there stirred up for certain. If this will help make things right between Ellie and the Combe folk, I will help. I think I know just the thing. I'll need fresh honey, blackwort root, and several red berries. There are beehives behind the abandoned house, south of Combe. The berries grow in patches in a valley just over the hill behind the house. Blackwort root is found near the wolf den in the north Chetwood. Great, so we've got a lot of running around to do in this one. So here, so we're supposed to be looking for these beehives. Aha. And we have found them. Collected the honey. And we'll go ahead and we'll head south to Staddle. I love this area here. Just enough hobbits have ventured east of the Shire that there are, I feel like Staddle has a lot of hobbit holes. And there is a ton of quests here. Look at this stuff. We'll
Might I take a
pick
moment
these
of
up.
your time?
See, this has us exploring the Midgewater Marshes, which is where they'll have a lot of the Staddle
Stay a moment.
quests take place. Scouting the
Could I
marshes
speak
again
with you a moment?
for goblins, 2
Might I take a
chieftains.
moment of your time?
That's a pretty cool one. Constable Tanglebrush.
Could I speak with you a moment?
This has us killing some of the boars.
I hope it's not a bother, but may I speak with you?
So I think this one is dog is not feeling well. And the grocer. This
Could
is for the
I take a moment
constable.
of your time?
To Constable Bolger. Alright. Constable Bolger. Interesting. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to disable a lot of these quests and get them off of our tracker. And go back to prologue. This is what we're working on. Get the Blackwort roots. Help focus our efforts here. So after we get the red berries, which I think is what we'll find in this southern field of Staddle here, we're going to go ahead and give Constable Bolger a ring while we're over here and come a-calling upon him. And let's go ahead and defeat some of these. Make Bear our shield brother. Get him. And I'll grab this copper deposit. Let's send Bear for this one. And we'll start using some of these skills, shall we? We'll go like this. Definitely have to clear this space. And we'll collect these red berries. Ah. Another red berry bush there. It's our last two. Let's go ahead and clear this area because they're going to be trying to attack us anyway. So I think we'll call this area good for the time being. And try to beeline out of here. To somewhere relatively safe. Let's head towards this house over here. But if I recall, Constable Bulger is a rather fun quest where Blackwolds come and Brigands come and attack, and we are helping him defend the pipeweed farm. So we'll come over here. We're nice and safe. Approaching evening time, as you can tell, as it gets a little darker here. You can take the bristle hide one off there. Okay. Message for the constable. Let's put this one on there. And let's head to Constable Bulger. So as you can see, Staddle is very much a large farming settlement. Constable Bulger.
What do you need?
I don't know how many letters from Hemlock I can put up with, friend. We had better do something about the brigands that are stealing from his pipeweed crop before I get another.
Might I have a word with you?
The Blackwolds have established a camp at Ost Baranor, south and slightly west of here. I suspect they sneak out every night to steal pipeweed and produce. They are probably keeping Hemlock's pipeweed in a barrel somewhere within the ruins. If you can retrieve that barrel and bring it to Hemlock, perhaps you will spare me another one of his letters. Good luck, Andalrath. I do not relish the idea of more correspondence with an angry Grouse. Collect the stolen pipeweed. Simple enough. And we'll get to see Ost Baranor, which is, of course, another Dunedain or Numenorian ruin, however you want to say it. Both the same. Oh, oops. We can't cut down trees. Dorset Oaks, hello there. Gonna threaten to attack us. You and your threats. Aww. We'll have a horse eventually. We should go ahead and start thinking of a name as well. I always like to go with something rather that's steeped in lore, Numenorian king or something along those lines. Now, if I don't recall, because of the way that this camp here at Ost Baranor is set up, it's hard to get in and out of because of the respawn time of the enemies. So, this could be a little challenging, which is always fun. Yeah. Get the scout. And these guys are nearly half my level, so they weren't nearly as difficult as I remembered. This is probably not the one that I was thinking of. We'll just work our way right out of here. In and out, just like that. So, if it wasn't Constable Bulger's quest, then I wonder whose it was. Because I am very obviously remembering incorrectly. Oh, server setback. I don't like those. Boo. Boo to lag. Boo, boo, boo. Interrupting my skills. Right. Just thinning the ranks, working on that quest along the way. And this, actually right here in Staddle, is where you can pick up the fishing skill, which we should most certainly do. And here we go.
It's been a foul day, it has.
This is my pipeweed? Thank you very much, Andorath. I knew those good-for-nothing Blackwolds villains were trying to make off with my prized crop. At least I have these plants back. But what if they come back and try to steal the rest of it?
Might I have a word with you?
Boom, we got that level up. Unfortunately, no new skills just yet, but they want us to beat Blackwolds thieves and Vance Waithman, which must be the head of their little leader. And I ought to be able to handle them by myself, they said. The Vigil. Let's take a look at this. It's a level 14 quest. But you know what we want to do? We want to continue this prologue here. And in order to do that, we need to go from Combe. And let's go ahead. We'll return to Combe. We will continue to help Hemlock Grouse, concluding the prologue mission. before I had it away. There was some more copper just over the way there. And masked badger sitting there laughing at me. I don't look weird. You look weird, masked badger. Oh wow, look at that. Reflection of the moon and the water. Beautiful. Oh! Sustained an injury. I forget, I'm not a hobbit. Oh, oh. Let's see if working our way over this ridge doesn't bring us right where we need to be to collect this. Okay, let's spot our prize first. There's some blackwort. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are everywhere. Alright, let's bring Bear up. Maybe we can use him as a distraction here. Oof. Oh, dang. Stand another injury. Send him out for this one. We can finally investigate this corpse. So let's do that. Blackwort here, here, and here, and zap out of here. Send him after that one too. And out. Oh, right back at you. Oh. Yeah, we're getting close to having enough copper that I think we can do a little. Oh. Finally do. Oh, glitch. Thinks he still has the mining axe in his hand. See, there's some glitches sometimes. And you know what just occurred to me? We have a new axe. Better damage and plus 12 to might. That is pretty dope. Let's go ahead and switch them out. Cut leaf axe. Wham. Doesn't really look all that different. Very cool though. Ah, Gondorian. And he's a champion. Let's wave at him, shall we? J. Letho. For whatever reason, I don't know if my control button is stuck, but when I press V right now, it just goes straight. It delivers a YouTube clip. I'm very confused. Very, very confused. I'm even confused as to where I'm at now. Okay, no, going through the Calm Lumber Camp here. And now we're probably in. Oh, still not in danger of losing all of that there. Really? Right to. Oh, feral brown bear. When I glanced at that, brown bear. But apparently not. Feral brown bear it is. Pass ourselves another captain. Alright, Leecher, we've brought you your supplies. What say you?
What can I do for you?
Ah, there you are. It'll be just a moment, and I'll have the poison for you. Makes it? Be careful with this. It'll not hurt you or I, nor even the little folk, except perhaps to make us mildly ill. But the normal woodland creatures would suffer terribly if you don't use caution. You should return to Ellie and let her know that the poison is ready. Alright, we'll go back to Ellie. It's going to bring us north into the west. There have been so many expansions since the last time I played this. The skirmishes that I'm seeing called for down here like healer looking for T2 Mithrin dungeons. I have no idea what the Mithrin dungeons are, but I'm sure it is a skirmish of some sort.
What do you need?
You have the poison from Cartwell. I trust Cartwell. Now that we have the poison, we may be ready to strike at the Blackwolds in their Chipwood home.
Would you do something for me?
So, we've got to poison the wolf food sources and defeat Jagger Jack, finally. So, while you deal with Jack and the wolves, I'll talk to Skunkwood and others about a new recruit I've found. I might be able to get you into Skunkwood's hideout. Perfect. So we'll take care of the wolf trainer, and then we'll move on to Skunkwood. And upon completion, we'll get ourselves some new boots. Everyone likes boots, I think. Come back. Oh, look. This. Well, it looked like a war steed. But actually, I think it's just a cosmetic steed. Oh, and boom. Poof, he's gone. Just like that. So. Again, all the way east. Back to the Blackwolds hideout. Oh boy. And there's that rare. Yikes. I don't want to die today. We keep coming across that fog arch. And at this point in time, I'm going to have to say no thank you. So we've come up on the Blackwolds. Time to defeat Jagger Jack and destroy the wolves at the source by poisoning their food. We'll work our way through these little... These guys are really nothing now. They would run at my might. My might scares them so. Okay, so if you don't recall, before, this was back behind all of this. There's some bear after him. Engage. And we'll come down and flank this scout. Look out here. So apparently, these slaughtered sheep are their food source. And we'll start poisoning these along the way here. And then some after the skunks wolf out. So we can get this sheep as well. This one. I imagine that feeding these half-warg hybrids, just raw, dead, slaughtered sheep, just adds to the ferocity of these opponents. Alright, so here we go. Jagger Jack, you're going down, buddy. And as soon as we enter within a few feet of this monument, we are immediately affected by the power. The evil just emitting from this temple to Angmar. Sucks the very soul from us. Our life force, all of our happiness in jeopardy instantly. Oh. Okay, so he's good with the scout. Let's open the supply crate. And we've got to sneak past that thing again. We thought we were going to get out of there with without a scratch. We were wrong. And we'll go ahead and we will fast travel back to Combe, so we don't have that long stretch. Long run through Chetwood. And here in no time, we'll have updates on Skunkwood's location. And we can finish him off and close out this episode.
What can I do for you?
If ye've been to those ruins, then ye know about the evil spreading through the Blackwolds. I was able to meet with Skunkwood, though he was talking to one of the strange men. He mentioned someone named Amdir. Skunkwood said that he would meet with you, but you'll need to be quick. Once Jagger's death is discovered, Skunkwood will become suspicious. Alright, and we finally get to choose from these, and of course, these increase our might. We will definitely take those.
Could I speak with you a moment?
You've seen all that was asked of you, and done a good job of it too. So I suppose it's time to show ye where to find Skunkwood. He's second under Aegon, one of those strange men that I mentioned. Skunkwood handed the Blackwolds over to them a short time ago. That's when bad changes started taking place around here. Skunkwood's used me, and a lot of other good folk here in Combe. Everything you've seen so far in the Chetwood should prove that to you. We've risked a lot to have a chance to stop the Blackwolds once and for all, Andoreth. It is time we finish this. The hideout is located at the foot of the Staddle Falls, at the northwest end of Staddle Pond. You'll be welcomed inside. Maybe you'd best go talk to that fellow what you're working for first, though. So we'll report into Torridon, and we should receive some new armor. Patrolman's shirt. It also increases our might, and we'll armor up. And then we'll finally be entering the hideout. So yeah, we're wanting to see a war steed, a war horse, and that actually looks like it might be a war horse. Very cool. following you. Okay, we're not really following you. There's only one road to go. But if I recall, Torridon is in the back room at the Comb and Wattle Inn. So we'll go in and report to Torridon. Try on this new armor. And head to Skunkwood's hideout.
What do you need?
You have returned, and with news of the Blackwolds leaders, you have done well. Now is the time to move against Skunkwood and Hagen. You should make your way to this hideout of theirs and speak to Skunkwood. Once there, tell him you heard a rumor about the prisoner they took from Archette, and would like to see if the tales about him are true. Once you make your way to Amdir, free him and make your escape. I will follow you to the hideout and aid you. Hurry now. Alright. As simple as that. And this is something I want to be rather quick about. So, to the southeast then. Below that we can see the sunlight streaming through past the tower of that building. Very cool. Noticing improvements to the graphics all the time, and it could just be because I've got a better laptop, better equipped for these things, but and for a change, we're not going to have to go through the Comb Lumber Camp. Going straight southeast of here. I believe we're going to want to cross the river on this side, where it's a little more shallow. What we're seeing over there to the east is the Midgewater Marshes. That's where we're going to find goblins, Knickerbreakers. It's where the majority of Staddle's quests take place. And we'll probably do a short video over the Staddle area there. Oh, do a little bit of swimming to get to this trail. Since I missed the entrance apparently. And here is the infamous Blackwold hideout.
The hunt for Amdir leads to the hideout of the Brigand Skunkwood, but to what end is unknown.
What can I do for you?
Blackwolds guard stares up at you from beneath a furrowed brow. He spits onto the ground and studies your face for a few seconds before giving you a wry and sinister smile. Must have a lot of new people telling him what to do. When I see these, it's in fact a pile of skulls. Prisoners hanging from down here or back here? This feels like in the back to me. I don't know. More threats of conquering Brigand, the Blackwolds of all people. Marksmen, knaves. I don't see Sunkwood. It's got a few minstrels. Again, no skunkwood. Okay, so this one here is a dead end. Let's rush back to the other part here. And we'll explore downstairs. Past some more piles of skulls. Skeletons laying at the bottom of this pit. They didn't fall down here. Knaves and ruffians. And we finally approach Skunkwood. Alright. What say you, Skunkwood?
What do you need?
So you're the one I've heard so much about from Ellie. We lost a lot of good men in our chat, and I'll be glad to have you in the fold. You say you've heard about the Ranger. I have to tell you, what is happening to that fellow is plain unnatural. Hagen tells me he'll be a great boon to us, but for now, he's just a raving madman. I don't mind letting you go and take a peek at him, in on him. He's down in the dungeon, at the far end of the cabin. My guard there will let you pass. Alright. Just like that. We're permitted inside, and we'll go ahead and we will rush off to Amdir. Let's get this rescue underway. Oh, nice effect on the water there. Okay. We shall be careful. As far as I know, we're still regarding him as an ally. Oh boy. And he is just pounding on it. Oh man.
The voice, it will not stop.
The wound, it is so cold. The voice speaks to me, commands me, tells me things, tells me about the end of all things, the beginning of new things. It calls me to service. I must do what it says. Must follow. I must serve the Dark Lord. Oh boy. Things are getting much worse here. Oh! So much for the rescue. Oh, there's still a prisoner inside.
Your coming is a boon, young one.
Sarah Oakheart. Alright, let's help her get out of here. And then she'll tell us a bit about what happened to our friend Amdir. Let's do it. And we'll have to fight our way out here. I'm going to tell Bear to stay here, put him on aggressive mode. As I move forward, this Blackwolds knave, we wait for Sarah to catch up. Such an old woman, she must have been down there for forever. Ages, it must have been. Ages! Will they all wake up? Only as we pass each one of them? Let's see. I'm ready to destroy this one. Okay, so the bear can get that one. Nice. And we completed Brigand Slayer Advance, which ought to have given us a nice achievement. Get Bear back over here. Have him stand next to this one. Stand. And we'll take this one back. Real quick. So we've been given some LotRO points, which is awesome that you get those. So this is a Slayer of Brigand, where we do all the Slayer perks. It's a new deed that we were given. This is the one we completed. We were given Justice. So once we get to a moment where we can I believe she's coming this way just to retrieve her staff. Oh, let me see here. Those are different traits. Where have we got our... the instance finder. There's the chest they put it in. Yep, she's looking for her staff. She'd be lost without it, she says. He ran. Sarah's on her way out with us. Let's scout ahead, shall we? Aha! Skunkwood. We'll be waiting for Sarah to come with us. And this is where we will add these traits. Right now we've only got the 2 unlocked, so it makes it easy. We'll just add these 2 into here. Boom. And as you can see, these are currently unlocked. Oh, and just like that. We cut through them like butter. So we can just be on our way out now. So these other traits, these other virtue traits that we have that have the ring on them are available to get through questing. And out of all of the 3 that we have currently available, I guess this is the one I would care for because it adds to our vitality. But like I said, we are going to focus on might. So I think fortitude will be one that we will be looking towards. And discipline. We could have read a book. Oh, alright then. Boom, boom, boom. Oh boy. Aha, and here's Amdir. Oh boy. Oh, uh-oh. Yikes. Oh no, Torvin.
It is too late for me.
Well, there we go. And just like that, Torridon was slain before us.
Oh dear, how terrible.
The blade that stung Amdir has done its work, and I fear he's nothing more than a servant of the enemy now. You should try and stop him, if you can. And don't worry about me. Now that I'm free of that awful cell, I'll be fine. And I've got my stick back. Don't know what I'd have done without it. Just like that. Oh, well, and now she can run. Now that's frustrating. That is frustrating. Back to Constable Underhill. Underhill?
A lovely day, isn't it?
Torridon, slain by Amdir? How is that possible? Seek out Constable Tanglebrush immediately. If Torridon's warning does not reach his kin, who is to know what devilry will ensue? Quickly now. And we can go ahead and grab this.
Please, stay a moment.
Okay. Tangle Rush is a constable in Staddle, down the road south of Cone. You will likely find her loitering about town center. Quickly, you must find her. So, having ended our career as a brigand, we can switch back to our captain outfit. And let's go ahead and take a look at the new boots and everything we've got here. So, Cutlass Greaves. Increase our might, as well as the chest plate. Doesn't really look half bad, does it? We may have had some things expire out of inventory. We will get this cleared out here real quick.
Greetings.
Repair our current armor and go to sell. We'll sell that jeweler. We can sell the leather hauberk as well as the plain cloak. We can sell these old boots. We'll keep it because it's for metalsmithing. So we are definitely a metalsmith. We'll get rid of this old axe. We can get rid of this one-handed club we'll never use. The broken daggers, which are purely loot. Same thing with the squishy goo. Pile of copper salts used for Rivendell green dye, which I really love. We can always go mining copper to find more of that later with the tomb. We'll keep the flagon of white wine. Get rid of the mossy carapace. Get rid of our old armor. And that clears our inventory a bit. And also locks everything into place that we don't want to sell. And we can start getting all of this. We'll loot it all. Boom. And really quickly, amethyst for a jeweler, dim candle, we can lock that candle in and I will send it to my lore master. And everything else we can sell. So sell all. Bam. And we have cleared our inventory. Alright. We'll report into Constable Tanglerush. And that will conclude this episode of Enter Middle Earth, as well as conclude our career as a brigand amongst the Blackwolds. Aberford, I like that. I like that name. And he must be working on a poison. And this will also basically conclude our chapter on Comb here in Lord of the Rings Online. So goodbye Comb, hello Stout. What cause have you to be running around like that? Torden is dead. That can't be. I saw him not too long ago. He had me deliver a message to his kinsman at the cave across from Midgewater Marshes. When I went to deliver the message, I found the cave empty. I'm on duty now, or I'd make the journey across the marshes myself. Maybe you'd go instead? Follow the road out of Staddle to the east, down the slope leading into the marshes. Cross straight through, but be careful. The Midgewater Marshes have become a dangerous place of late. Do your best to steer clear of the Marshwater Fort at the heart of the marshes. The cave is set at the foot of a tall hill near the entrance to the Midgewater Pass. Very clear instructions. Thank you very much. Alright, we'll go up here. And the fishing supplier. It's very interesting. It's like this little part right here is little Stavelmere. This little itty bitty pot, I guess. Alright, so, as I said, that will definitely conclude this episode of Intermiddle Earth on Lord of the Rings Online with Captain Andalred. Thank you guys for watching so much, and as always, subscribe below if you haven't already. And I love your feedback, both on the episodes, what you do and don't want to see. If you want me to cut out all of the running around and get to the action, I can do that. Also, what can we do to spruce up this outfit? I think it's closer to levels 18 and 20 that we'll get to change the way that Bear looks, and then probably get a whole new Shield Brother altogether. So, thank you guys for watching. Bye. And I was going to say live long and prosper. Genre death. But thank you guys for watching. We'll have more episodes coming to you next week. Very sorry about the delays on this one. I've been traveling around. My homestead is in Indiana, and been running around hectically to get things going as I traveled down here to Texas. So this episode is being broadcasted from Texas, but all of the rest of them had been in Indiana. So much more coming, and we're going to clean up something in Staddle, we're going to learn fishing, and we're going to explore more of the ruins of Breland and try to get that achievement, that deed, the Breland Adventurer deed. So, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week.